guys, what's up? This is Martha. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for being here, and if you're actually new here, welcome to the family. If you don't know me, my name is Martha. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. Today's video is going to be about how to become a part-time reseller. I've been getting this question a whole lot, so I decided that I would go ahead and do a friendly beginner tutorial on how to become a part-time reseller. So stay tuned.
Slowly kisses passing by the river. I've been missing your strawberry kiss. There's nothing as sweet as taste. Still driving.
I just been getting a lot of questions in regards to people just asking me Martha, how did you get started? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I just decided I would go ahead and do this beginner friendly tutorial to show you guys exactly, if you are interested in doing it, these are the 6 tips that I'm going to give you guys to kind of take you through the steps of becoming a part-time reseller. Okay, so yeah, and the first thing that I would basically say is a question. Ask yourself why you would want to do this. You know, do you want it to become just a side hustle? Do you want it to be just for, you know, just to earn a little extra money, which is a side hustle? Or would you want it to potentially, you know, go into some sort of, you know, be your full-time business or whatever? So yeah, that is the number one question that I would ask myself. Why? Why do I want to do this? Right into it. The first tip that I would give you guys is basically Google in your state if you are required to get a permit or a license to actually, you know, be a reseller. You know, because I had been hearing a whole lot of that when I was actually doing this when I first started. Make sure that wherever state you are in, because, you know, the laws are so different from state to state, but just make sure that you don't need a permit, or you do need a permit or license to actually do this. So you want to be able to just make sure that you are in not doing anything illegal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. Tip number 2 would be basically, once you have decided that this is what you're going to do, go ahead and figure out, what do you want to sell? Do you want to sell clothes, shoes, accessories, electronics, Pokemon cards, sporting cards, whatever? Figure out what exactly you want to actually sell. Because the tip number 3 that I'm going to give you, it actually ties into this tip right here. Okay, so figure that out and then you'll be good to go. Tip number 3 is basically, make sure you figure out which platform you actually want to sell on. Now, like I said, number 2 ties into number 3, because once you figure out which way you want to go, what you want to sell, then the platform, you need to figure out which one is going to be good for you. For example, I sell clothes. So basically, Poshmark and Mercari are excellent for anyone that wants to get off into selling clothes. But eBay, Amazon, you also can sell clothes out there too. But for me, I think Poshmark and Mercari are just user-friendly platforms, especially for someone that is beginning to get off into this. You know what I'm saying? So you want something that's really user-friendly, all of that good stuff like that. So yeah, figure out which platform you want to go with. Okay. Number 4 will be, once you figure out which platform you want to sell on, learn everything you need to learn about that platform. And I suggest that you go with just one platform starting off for a beginner reseller. Figure out which platform you want to go with. Master that platform, learn everything you can actually know about that platform, become a pro on that platform, learn their terms, their conditions, everything that you can actually just grasp and put under your belt, so you will be an expert on that platform and you know exactly what's what. Tip number 5, figure out, once you actually have, figured out, this is what you want to do. Tip number 5 is figure out where you want to source your items, because this is gonna, give you an idea as far as like budget wise, money wise, what you need to allocate toward wherever you're gonna be sourcing at. If you're gonna be sourcing in the thrift stores, are you gonna be online, are you gonna be in retail, all of that. Figure out where you want to source your items from, okay? Sourcing at the thrift stores, your cost of goods, you're looking at things that you want to be super low in that area. Even with retail, you can go to the retail stores like TJ Maxx, Belks, Macy's, Marshalls, wherever you want to shop at. Get to their clearance racks and see what what you can actually find out there on the clearance racks, that the cost of goods are pretty low as well. So yeah, just, that is very important too, because by you starting off on something like this, you want to be able to just spend less money as possible to kind of flip and kind of make more than what you actually spend. So yeah, okay, so that's very important. So the last and final tip that I will give you guys is tip number 6, is basically go ahead and open up another bank account other than your personal account, because you don't want your personal money and your sourcing income, reselling money to actually, go into your same account. So you want to be able to get a separate account. So eventually, once you do, if you decide to go ahead and move this into like your business, you can go ahead and apply for your EI number and all that stuff like that, and you already have your account out there. So yeah, this is very important also too, because you don't want your money tied into that money, because you want to see exactly what you're making, okay? So yeah, these are the tips that I decided that I wanted to kind of share with you guys, because it was very important for me. Once I started doing this, I started researching, trying to figure out what's the best way to actually do this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah guys, if you think you might like this type of content, please subscribe to my channel, because it will help my channel to grow. Hit the like button for me, like, comment, and share my video with anybody that you think that may be interested in it. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I can't preach it enough. And I also too, I noticed that I have a lot of people that watch my videos that's not even subscribing to my channel, that's not subscribed to my channel, I should say. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because you're missing out on some knowledgeable information here. So yeah, come on in and join the family and kind of go from there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys, and you guys take care, and you guys have a great one. Mwah.